Welcome to Concepts in 3 minutes or less. In this video, we look at context and data flow diagrams. You'll find the reference to these UML tools in the Applied Computing Study Design 2020 to 2024 on page 39 under Unit 3, Outcome 2. There are 4 symbols used in DFD. An entity is a user or system which provides or consumes the data. A process is something that manipulates the data in some way, a verb. A data flow is the data which moves in the direction of the arrow, always a noun, and a data store is somewhere the data moving around can reside for current or future use. Note that there are other symbols sometimes used for a data store, so be alert. The context diagram is the most basic DFD, sometimes called a DFD0, though I note that section C of the 2022 paper referred to the more complex DFD as a DFD0. It's very similar to an IPO or input processing output diagram. Note though that the context diagram can have many entities feeding it and consuming the output data. Entity can be a misleading word since this is sometimes used in a database context, but that aside, an entity provides data, say a student submitting a lunch order. The system transforms the lunch order into a picking list for the canteen worker and a receipt for the student. The data store has account details such as account balance, which is updated with the order. If we break down the processes required, we get our first level data flow diagram, or DFD1. Numbers now identify each process. Data flows from the student to the process check order validity. If we broke this process down further, we would use 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, etc. for creating a DFD2. Following the data flow from check order validity, though, we end up checking the account balance, which requires access to the student account data store. From there, if all is well, the student ID and a balance OK flag, true or false, is passed to update balance, which then updates the student account data store. If all is still going well, the data then flows on as an item list to the generate pick list, which has another data store, and that's to say what stock the canteen has. Once all of this has been successfully done, a pick list is sent to the canteen worker. The last piece of the puzzle is to generate the receipt from the itemized costs and pass that receipt back to the student. And our data flow diagram 1 is complete. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.